Hello students, I Jay Khatri from Macrovision Academy, Burhanpur. Today we are going to start 5th chapter of computer, that is looping statements in QBasic. First of all, I will explain you what is a QBasic. QBasic is a high level programming language. In previous class, we have already learned about QBasic programming language and we wrote simple programming in QBasic with the help of statements such as print, rem, cls, let, input and if then else statements. Let us quickly revise these statements. First, the print statement is used to display numbers, messages or values of variable on the output screen. The rem statement. Rem means remark. It is used to write a remark or a command in the program that does not get executed. The CLS statement is used to clear the output screen. The LET statement is used to assign a value to a variable. The input statement is used to take a value from the user and store it in variable. The if then else is a conditional statement that executed a set of statements depending upon a condition. Introduction to loops. While programming, you may want to repeat the same type of statements multiple times. This can be done by looping. A loop is used to repeat the same type of statement many times. Statements that enable you to create loops are known as looping statements. You will learn the following looping statements in QBasic. First is for next and second is do loop. For next loop. The for next statement is used when you want a group of statements to be executed a specific number of times. Now you can see the syntax of for next loop. First we have to write for, then counter equals to start to end value, then step value. Here step value is a optional. Then a statement block which we want to repeat multiple times. Then next counter. I will explain these terms one by one. Counter. A counter is a numeric variable used as the top counter. Its values changes every time that loop body gets executed. Start and end value. The initial and final values of the counter is called start and end value. Step value. Step value is a value by which the counter variable is incremented or decremented every time the loop body is executed. It can be positive or negative value, but it cannot be 0. The step value is optional. By default, it is increased by 1 every time. Now you can see the first example of for next loop. Write a program to print first 10 natural numbers using for next loop. First we have to write CLS. CLS means clear screen. Then for I equals to 1 to 10. Here I is a counter variable and 1 to 10 is a start to end value. Because in given program we have to print the first 10 natural numbers. That's why I equals to 1 to 10. Then print I. It will print value of I. Initial value of I is 1. It means it will print 1 first time. Then next I. Next I increase the value of I by 1 value. Then end. Now you can see the output of this program here. Now you can see the second example of for next loop. Write a program to print all the odd numbers between 1 to 10 using for next loop. First we have to write CLS, then for I equals to 1 to 10 step 2. Here I is a counter variable and 1 to 10 is a start to end value, and step 2 means it will increase the value of I by 2 every time because we want to print all odd numbers from 1 to 10. Then print I, then next I, then end. Now you can see the result of this program. Example 3. Write a program using for next loop to print the series 0, 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. You can observe difference between two consecutive numbers is 1.5. First we have to write CLS for clear output screen, then for I equals to 0 to 6, step 1.5, because difference between two consecutive numbers is 1.5, that's why step 1.5. Then print I, it will print the value of I, then next I, then end. You can see output of this program. Example 4. Write a program to print the first 10 natural numbers in reverse order using the for next loop. First we have to write CLS for clear the output screen, then for I equals to 10 to 1, step -1. Because in this program we have to print first 10 natural numbers in reverse order, that's why we have to write step -1. Then print I, then next I, then end. You can see the output of this program. Example 5. Write a program to add natural numbers from 1 to 10 using for next loop. First we have to write CLS for clear the output screen, then sum equals to 0. Here sum is a variable which store 0 value initially. For I equals to 1 to 10, because we have to add from 1 to 10 numbers. That's why for I equals to 1 to 10. Then sum equals to sum plus I. Then next I, then print sum. Here you can see print sum will print the addition from 1 to 10. It will print 55 because addition of first to 10 numbers is 55. You can see the output. Example 6. Write a program to display the table of any numbers entered by user by using for next loop. First we have to write CLS for clear the output screen. After that print enter any number. Then input A. Here A is a variable whose value is entered by user when we will run this program. After that for I equals to 1 to 10. Then print A multiply I. Then next I. Now you can see output of this program. For example, we have entered the value of A is 8. So it will print the table of 8. Instead of 8, you can enter any number. So dear students, I hope you understood the concept of looping and for next loop. In next video, I will explain you the concept of do loop. Thank you.